Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful week worshiping Jesus, the Messiah. Jesus, of course, the reason for the season, as we know, and as we were able to look at last week, Jesus, the Messiah, the promised one, the one anointed by God, sent to fulfill prophecy and ultimately to fulfill covenants, such as the Abrahamic covenant and the Davidic covenant. And on that note, I just want to mention that I was kind of called to the carpet after church on Sunday. It wasn't anything serious, so don't worry about that. What it was I'd mentioned at the beginning of the sermon about Messiah and how Messiah tends it's kind of like Christianese. It's a term that those who are in Christ know and understand, and we kind of use it with the assumption that the person we're talking to understands what that word Messiah or the word Christ means. And it said that we need to kind of get away from that line of thinking, trying to um, trying to make things as understandable as possible, especially those who didn't grow up in the church, those who may not be in Christ. We want to make things comprehensible to them. And then in the sermon, so I did that with Messiah. I defined it so you would understand what I'm talking about when I mention it. And then later in the sermon, I talked about the Abrahamic covenant and the Davidic covenant. And I didn't define covenant, at least not directly when that word came up. So shame on me in the same message that I was telling you that we need to be a little more simpler in explaining things as we come across the words. I didn't do it. So, but like I said, it was just jokingly mentioned that I defined Messiah and was so insistent on that, but not covenant. But anyway, I hope you are indeed worshiping Jesus. You are indeed seeking Him in the Word, especially in the Gospels, early accounts. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at John chapter 1. If you want to read that, especially the prologue, the first 18 verses, in preparation for tomorrow, that would be a good step you could take. And we're going to be looking at Jesus, the Word. And that's an exciting study and look at in the Gospel of John. Also, tomorrow, after service, we're going to be caroling. I don't know the schedule. Ken Joy has that. He's been the one setting it all up, and he'll have information specific after service tomorrow. So please, I hope you'll bring your singing voices, or at least your intention to be cheerful and loving to those who maybe don't have that cheer and love on a daily basis, or those who don't know Jesus, or those who just can't get out, and our faces are what they get to see and be encouraged by this Christmas season. So let's come spread the joy and love of Christ through this opportunity of caroling tomorrow after church. And one more thing about the church, as some of you know, the check is in the mail. I still have not received the check from the insurance company, but Crow's Restoration has started the work process. They have been here this week. In fact, they were here just a few minutes before I got here. They left. I don't know if they're going for lunch or if they're done for the day. But I noticed that they've put in some plywood for the flooring in the hallway and in my office. They have ripped up a lot of the carpet. They've actually cut into the Crediford room, so you'll see it when you come in through the doors. You'll see where they've cut the carpet, and they've removed the carpet from starting there all the way down the hall, and all the way through the education wing hall. So this is all plywood over this way now, and you should probably get a good view of it because the black plastic sheeting is up just beyond the men's bathroom. And to encourage you, the bathrooms are in the process of being worked on. I saw that they put up some sheetrock. Lord willing, maybe next week we'll have a bathroom that we can utilize in-house, and it'll be nice because it's getting cold. But anyway, just want to give you a heads up of what's going on, and just to encourage you continue to show Jesus love to your neighbors, to your family, to your friends, to your coworkers, And this is a great season. This is a great opportunity that's granted to us to show his love to people. I hope to see you tomorrow. God bless you. I love you. Have a great night.